Friends, we continue in our reading of Ecclesiasticus tonight. Here's the big picture of this apocryphal book. We are resuming our reading tonight at chapter 42, verse 9. So we are here in the second set of collected teachings. We don't have too much further to go in this section. We've been here for a while, as you can see. Chapter 25 is where this section began. And chapter 44 will bring us into the next section. Collected teachings, dozens more proverbs. I'll be reading from the left-hand column, which is the Common English Bible, in the right-hand column. For comparison, you see the text as found in the New Revised Standard Version, updated edition. Got our timer in place now. So, resuming at verse 9. Let's read. From Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, also known as the Wisdom of Ben Sira. A daughter is a hidden source of sleeplessness for her father, and anxiety about her deprives him of sleep. In her youth, that she doesn't pass her prime, and when she's married, that she not be hated. While she's a virgin, that she not be seduced and become pregnant while still living at home. When she's married, that she not go straying, or having married, that she not be infertile. Keep a strict watch over an unruly daughter, so that she doesn't make you an object of ridicule to your enemies, a topic of talk in the city and the assembly of the people, and she shame you before the crowd. Don't consider the beauty of any person, and don't spend time among women. Moths come out of clothes, and a woman's wickedness comes from a woman. A man's wickedness is better than a woman who does good, and a disgraced woman who brings shame. Now I'll call to mind the works of the Lord, and I'll tell about what I've seen. The Lord's works came into being by his words. The shining sun looked down on everything, and the Lord's work is radiant with his glory. The Lord has not allowed his holy ones to describe all his wonders, which the Lord Almighty established, so that the universe would stand firm in his glory. He has searched the abyss and the heart, and he took their great achievements into consideration. Because the Most High knew everything to be known, he saw the sign of the age, explaining what has passed and what will be, and revealing the clues to things that are hidden. No thought escaped him, and not a single word was hidden from him. He ordered the splendors of his wisdom. He remains the same from the beginning of time all the way to eternity. Nothing can be added to him, nor be taken away. And he needed no one to give him advice. How desirable are all his works, and how brilliant they are to look upon. All these things live and remain forever in every circumstance, and everything obeys him. All things exist in pairs, one opposite the other, and he made nothing that was incomplete. Each thing strengthens the good parts of the other. Who can get enough of seeing God's glory? Pride of the heights is the clear heavenly vault, the appearance of the sky in a vision of glory. The sun, when it appears, announces at its rising what an amazing thing it is, a work of the Most High. At noon it dries up the land, and who can endure its burning heat? A person blows on a furnace, working in its burning heat, but the sun is 3 times hotter when it burns up mountains. It breathes out fiery vapors and shines forth its rays. It blinds eyes. Great is the Lord who made it. It speeds on its course by his command. The moon stands at its proper time, a notification of times and an everlasting sign. The sign for a feast comes from the moon, a luminous body that wanes when it completes its course. The new moon shares the character of its name, increasingly wonderful as it changes, a signal on high for armies shining in the vault of the sky. The star's glory is the sky's beauty, shining ornaments in the heights of the Lord. They stand at the words of the Holy One just as he orders, and they will never grow tired as they keep their watch. Look at the rainbow, exceedingly beautiful in its brightness, and bless the one who made it. It encircled the sky with a glorious ring. The Lord's hand stretched it out. He drives the snow forward by his command, and he speeds the lightning bolts on of his judgment on their way. To this end the storehouses are opened, and clouds fly out like birds. In his might he subdues clouds, and stones are broken apart for hail. The sound of his thunder scolds the earth, and mountains will be shaken when he appears. The south wind blows by his will, as do storms from the north and whirlwinds. He sprinkles the snow like birds flying down, and its descent is like locusts alighting. The eye marvels at its beautiful whiteness, and the heart is amazed at its showering down. He pours frost like salt upon the earth, and when it freezes, it has pointy thorns. A cold north wind will blow, and ice will freeze on the water. It will settle on every pool of water, and the water will put it on like armor. He will consume mountains, burn up the wilderness, and extinguish grass like a fire. A mist hastens the healing of all things. The dew that appears will give relief from the heat. By his calculations, he stilled the deep, and he planted islands in it. Those who sail the sea describe its danger, and we are amazed at what we hear. Incredible and amazing works are there, all sorts of living things, great sea monsters. Because of him, each messenger succeeds, and all things hold together by his word. We could say many things and never say enough. The final word is, the Lord is the all. Where will we find the strength to glorify him? For God is great beyond all his works. The Lord is awesome and very great, and his power is marvelous. Glorify the Lord and exalt him as much as you can. He surpasses even that. Exalt him, increase your strength, and don't grow tired. You will never say enough. Who has seen him and will describe him? Whose praises of him will match what he really is? There are many hidden things greater than these, for we have seen only a few of his works. The Lord made everything, and he gave wisdom to the godly. Friends, we're going to pause there, but let's just point to the fact that we have now completed this section. Next time, we'll pick up at the opening of chapter 44 through chapter 50, honoring the ancestors, which will then leave us with only one final chapter, a prayer and a poem to bring the book to completion. Thank you for joining us. Good evening, Mom. Good evening, Anthony. Have a blessed evening, dear friends. Peace be with you.